Well, welcome to California and welcome to a little walk around video. The 2022 Ducati Multistrada V4 Pikes Peak Edition. Got to say, it looks very sporty and naughty, and that is the aim of the game for 2022, is to make it the sportiest Multistrada yet. So we'll just run through the changes over the standard Multistrada V4 rather than going through the whole detail, because hopefully you would have seen our Multistrada V4 review and kind of the tech details in there. So yeah, you still got the same 170 horsepower Gran Turismo motor derived from the Panigale, but obviously retuned for more mid-range bottom end. And the big news again was the use of spring valves, so no Desmo for the first time in a long time, 1953, sorry, yeah. So a long time. Because you get bigger service intervals with that, you get 36,000 mile service intervals, so that's the benefit of that. It does sound a bit different, obviously. But yeah, start with the front. The eagle-eyed amongst you would have spotted the 17-inch front wheel. That's obviously to make it sportier. Nothing shouts sporty in a set at 17, so it's also lighter. You get a better choice of rubber. And we got Martini rims front and rear, and they save 4 kilos in all. And sticking with the front, we've now pretty much got the Panigale braking system ripped off the Panigale, and now we've got Panigale pads for better bite and performance. So Öhlins Smart EC suspension, event-based suspension, so not only does it take into consideration what's going on the ground, on the surface beneath, but also what happens to the rider, so rider inputs, things like throttle. And of course you get a medley of carbon fibre. Wouldn't be a Ducati, top of the range Ducati without a medley of carbon goodies. Some people moaning about the one on the side, don't know why. Why wouldn't you be number one? More big news, return of the single-sided swing arm. Can't complain about that, can you? The swing arm is 10mm longer, and coupled with the fact we've now got a new front frame, so it's been raked out, so rather than being slammed against the wall to make it turn quicker as such, it's been designed for more stability. It's obviously going to be taken on the track and used on sporty roads, fast roads. So coupled with the swing arm, the bike is now 28mm longer. The pegs have been raised and put back 10mm for a sporty position. Likewise, the bars, they've been sort of raked backwards and they're lower as well, just again for a more sporty stance. And of course, we got the twin tone seat, very Ducati 2022, that, isn't it? And talking of growlers, the Akrapovic can, which was a previously aftermarket accessory, is now standard on the bike. There is a race system, and that saves 5 kilos and you get another 10 horsepower. I dread to think how much that costs. There's also a dry clutch kit available too. New for 2022, the electronics have been tampered with. We've got a race mode, and in sport and race mode the throttle is more direct, a bit more sporty feel. The anti-wheelie has been tweaked, it's racier, and as has the ABS. And the rev limiter, I think some of the customers were complaining that the rev limiter came in a bit harsh, so it's now more progressive. The bike will cost you £24,595 in the UK, so you better start saving. And in the US it is $28,995. So, but yeah, spent the last couple of days in California riding yesterday. I mean, the Multistrada V4 was a banger, so making this, the Pikes Peak Sportier, was hardly going to scupper the job in hand. So looking forward to the review.